Hello everyone, and welcome again to today's edition of the Doghouse. We have some just real special, not that they're not all special, animals to show you today. But first, I'm Dottie Sharkey.
And I'm Carol Hines, the Behavior and Training Supervisor at the Pasadena Humane Society.
And we are getting ready to see how we did on our last show. So here we go.
Okay, Dottie, our first rabbit, is named Dottie.
How perfect.
And here she comes. Oh, she's cute.
Oh,
Her A
look at
number
you.
is 372498.
You have a special
Brought
little
in by our lovely volunteer,
blanket.
Karen.
There you go. I'll turn you around a little bit. How's that?
She's got dots.
Yes. Oh, is that why?
Mhm.
Oh my goodness, look at how cute you are.
She's a white and black spotted rabbit, an adult unaltered female, so she would need to be spayed before she went home.
She's got quite a little lot going on here. Yeah, you are so sweet. Look at you.
She's very sweet. She's very calm and gentle and enjoys sitting on laps, which she's proving today.
And I have a lap.
Uh-huh.
So, just ready. Look at these eyes. They're huge.
And I bet the potential
Cute.
adopter has a lap too. So.
Yes, yes.
And it's been cold out lately, so maybe a little keep warm in my lap.
I know. I have had just one of my cats snuggles all through this cool weather. It's
Yeah.
been wonderful.
Yeah.
Just so cute.
She came in as a stray.
What a stray.
Yeah. And her adoption fee is only $30.
What a bargain.
So, yeah. Is she as soft as she looks?
She is. Have you noticed I haven't stopped?
Mm-hmm.
Stopped petting, so it's just.
She seems to really
so
like it.
cute. You know, I have to tell you, the other day, someone came up to me and said, "Did I see you holding a rabbit on television?" I said, "Yes," and she said, She said, "The way you all love the animals and are so excited how special they are." I couldn't help but watch the whole show, and she said afterwards I wanted every animal.
Oh, good.
But she did have a nice story about Pasadena Humane. She was the fire area when we had a fire in Glendale some time ago, and in the foothills, and a lot of people had to evacuate their homes. Well, this woman was right over the line into the county, and so when she brought her dogs and a cat here, she was told that she wasn't part of, Glendale or the county line. And she said, "But we adopted all the animals here." And Pasadena Humane took them in, had them for 10 days. They had the best care. So in a time of crisis, we can bend rules a little bit. And that was just a real special story. So anyway.
It's all about the animals, so that's our primary.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So that was nice.
Well, Dottie, you, both of you,
Yes.
are so calm and gentle.
Thank you.
I speak to both of you when I say, except human Dottie doesn't have an A number, but rabbit Dottie does, and her A number is 372498. Again, she's an unaltered female, so she just needs to be spayed, and then she can go home with you. Okay. Our next animal is a cat, same coloring as Dottie, our rabbit, but Romeo.
Romeo, come over here. Look at you.
So it's close enough to Valentine's Day that Romeo is a fitting name.
Oh, you are so cute.
I'm not too sure.
Oh my goodness.
Romeo's A number is 369290, and he is a neutered 1 year, 9-month-old male.
Oh.
So he can go home with you right away. He's a brown and white, although he looks
He's got a
sort
little,
of black and white.
Yeah.
Just sort of that kind of
whatever
tiger
he
tone.
is, he's
Yeah.
just adorable.
Very sweet and extremely affectionate and social.
He's purring.
He is.
Yeah.
Oh.
No. Oh, we found it. I love when we find the spots.
I know, I love that. Oh,
Look at
so
how he's looking
cute.
around at everybody.
So he is one of our
Oh,
health
so
staff's
cute.
favorite cats. He's been in the clinic for quite some time because he has had some periodontal issues.
Oh.
So he's had some teeth removed, and it doesn't seem to affect his quality of life at all. So as you can tell, he is no worse for wear without those teeth.
Pretty soon I'm going to get a tail.
Yep. And it looks like our health staff has taken really good care of
Oh,
him
he's
because
wonderful.
he's very, very social.
Now this is pretty much his size, right? He's,
Yeah, 1 year, 9
'cause
months.
yeah,
So,
you're,
I mean,
you're all grown up. Yes,
it's
you
just
are.
growing out is the only other possibility, I think, at this point.
Okay.
And he looks like he's just a really, I can hear him purring.
Yeah. So
Cute.
he's the perfect age. You know exactly what you're getting.
Mm-hmm.
Look at, oh.
And he's still young enough to be really
Yeah.
playful like a kitten, but old enough to mind his manners a
Oh,
little
he
bit
is
more.
definitely a loving cat. Definitely.
He's got a face for camera, too.
Yeah.
His adoption fee is $70 because he's 1 year, 9 months old, and he came into the shelter as a stray. And again, he had the periodontal issues, so he might just need regular checkups. But again, it's not affecting his
He's very
personality.
happy.
And yeah,
Look at
at
this
all.
is
So we
a
just
little
need to
tab
find
on
him
it.
his forever home, and then he can purr on someone else's lap. Oh, it's
Oh,
so
he's
cute.
just looking at me.
Romeo, a fitting name for our sweet little guy. His A number is 369290, and because he's neutered, you can take him home on the day that you adopt him.
Okay, baby wildlife. That's what we're going to talk about for just a few minutes here. Spring is just around the corner, and that means it's time to prepare for baby animals. The foothills are home to wildlife species that may start becoming visible to homeowners. At Pasadena Humane Society, we are beginning to see baby squirrels, hummingbirds, and possums. So fetch that information on what you can do to find that baby animal at www.pasadenahumane.org/babyanimals. And let's go to our very next cat.
Okay, so our next cat is Hansie or Hansie or Hansie. I like Hansie. A number for Hansie is 372232. And
you, a little
it's a
scary.
neutered 10-year-old male, so senior for senior.
I was
so,
going to say he's just a little bit
Yeah.
timid. So
he is a brown tabby. Very shy at first, but then warms up.
So I have to tell the story again about my nephews who adopted a cat at 10 years old who lived till almost 27.
Yeah.
And the boys just loved that cat, just loved it.
Yeah.
And as you know, tabbies are kind of my favorite.
Yes, I do love the
yeah,
tabbies.
they're just so friendly.
Mm-hmm.
And so,
Hansie came in with some flea dermatitis, so that's why there's a little bit of patchiness, but that'll all grow back in time once he got treated. So sometimes that happens with some of the animals that come in, but easily treated and managed, and as long as you do a consistent flea treatment, you shouldn't have any issues after that. He is in our communal, so we know that he gets along with other cats because the communal room is with a bunch of cats that get along. So he gets more kind of free space, so he can walk
that's
around more and get a little
nice.
bit more
Yeah.
exercise, which is good for a 10-year-old.
yeah.
But I think mainly he just lays around in the sun and enjoys being in the communal.
So maybe for a senior.
Yeah.
Wouldn't that be nice?
Senior for senior. So it's $20. The regular adoption fee is $70, but it's $20 if you are over 50.
50 or is it 60?
60.
Yeah.
Sorry,
so
I'm
that's
blanking on
okay.
that.
That's okay.
And the $20 is the cost for the microchip, which is super important in case he gets out. We're going to talk about animals getting out in storms in just a bit. So the microchip is super helpful for that.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah.
Definitely.
What a good
Yeah,
kitty.
because you could get out. So yeah, so if there's so many people that adopt animals like you in their twilight years, and it's so rewarding.
Yeah.
It's so rewarding.
We do have also, I don't know when this is airing, but on the 13th we also always have cats for $13. So on the 13th of a month. So that's another time to come in and find your forever friend.
That's nice to know. That's good to know.
Yeah.
Well,
okay, so
I'm getting the little purrs.
oh,
so
good.
that's
See, he warms up quickly.
it makes me feel so good.
Yeah. Oh, and I think he's going to fall asleep pretty soon in your lap.
They know
so
we're
that's
doing
great.
something special here for them.
So Hansie's A number again is 372232, and he's neutered, so he can go home right away, and he's eligible for a senior for senior. So his adoption fee is $70 unless you're over 60, and then it's only $20.
Well, I have a warning for the next dog. This is way too cute. So, cute alert. Come on in here, Bella.
Hi,
Bella,
girl.
come on, let's go.
I spent
Here
some
you
time
are.
with Bella yesterday in the training
Oh,
room. and
Bella,
we had
you are
such a
just
good
so
time.
adorable. Bella's number is A373199, unaltered, 9-month-old female, and black and brown Rottweiler.
Yes.
How cute are
That's
you?
a good girl.
Just very
That's a good girl.
friendly, sweet, and mellow.
She is actually
Yeah,
for a 9-month-old puppy.
yeah.
I mean, this is
Yeah.
a really mellow.
Well, she has to do her, and she knows her commands. You must have said sit.
She knows sit and she knows down. She
Aw.
lures into down, which means you kind of have to she's still
Yeah.
learning it. And she, good girl, she plays with toys. She's so fun to watch
Really?
play with toys. She'll throw them up in the air and then she pounces on them, and it was just the cutest thing to watch
Aw.
yesterday. She had a really good time in the training room and ran around, and we haven't had too much experience with her because she's pretty new to the shelter.
Yeah, she's sure.
But she did really good on her dog test, so we will test her some more. But she's doing really, really good with their testing for getting along with other dogs and people, and so she's just a really, really mild-tempered.
Except when she thinks somebody has something. She knows that Sarah's ready to take
I
her
know.
picture, so she's all excited about that. And she
Good
was an owner
girl.
turn-in, and we're so grateful if you can't take care of your animal that to get them here, and we certainly do everything to find them a wonderful
I found
home.
a spot.
Oh, did you?
Did you find it? Oh, I found a spot.
So, yeah,
That's
but
not a toy
typical
that's
puppy behavior. Everything she
girl.
sees. So her
Yeah.
adoption fee is $125.
Yep, and she's getting spayed today, so she'll
after
be
today, you can just go right home with her.
Yeah.
And we also recommend if you have another dog, you have that dog come down and
Yes, it's actually
and,
a requirement. Yeah.
Great,
Yep.
that's even better.
Yeah.
So
What, Licky girl?
because dogs are like we are animals that some
They can be
some really
selective and-
sometimes you just bond and have a really good friendship,
Yeah.
and other times it's not as much fun.
Yeah, we
So,
just want to make sure that they
yeah.
get, especially with a puppy, and that you have we're pretty strict in our adoptions just because we want it to be a forever home, and we
I
think
love
that's really important.
I love that about Pasadena Humane. If you're in an apartment, make sure that the landlord says
Where
it's
you
okay to
going?
have a pet.
she's gotta go pull on it.
Anyway, let's get
Bella.
Bella.
That was the other thing she did in the training room is she sniffed around. She'd be a great canine nose work dog because she has a good sniffer on her. Don't you? Yes, you do.
Well,
I
let me
know.
give you her number again. And she's only 9 months old, cute little female, and almost ready to go home. And her number is A373199.
So we've had some winter storms lately. It's odd. I'm from Minnesota, so I think snow with winter storm. But in California, it means a lot of rain and even some thunder sometimes. And it's bringing much needed rain, but what it can do is it can frighten our pets, and it makes them want to a lot of times escape and run for cover. So we want to make sure that we take care of our pets when it is going to storm or possibly storm, especially if there's thunder and heavy rain involved. Best to keep them inside. If by chance your pet does get out, it's important to check our website. We update it every hour with new pets that are coming in. So make sure you're viewing our pet section of the website as often as you can. You need to visit shelters in your area to make sure that your pet isn't brought into those shelters or in areas that are surrounding, because sometimes if your dog or cat has run far, it might be in a different service area. Make sure to make some pet flyers and make them in color so that people really can see the colors of your animal. And then check the internet for lost and found pet sites. There's lots of Facebook pages and websites that cater to lost animals. Hopefully you have your pet microchipped, so that's a great thing because that's going to help that pet get back into your home much sooner. And then also having their ID tags on all the time, not taking them off even when your dog or cat is inside, so that they have an identification so you can get them back much sooner. If you do find a lost pet, it's important to bring them into the shelter if you're in the Pasadena Humane Society Service Center. Most pets that have a microchip, any vet clinic will have a microchip reader, so you can go to any vet clinic, they'll do it for free, and they'll make sure to check to see if that pet has a microchip. Remember that owner is searching for their pet and is probably quite distraught that they've lost them. So if the sooner you can get that pet into either your local shelter or to a vet to scan them for a microchip is really important. And then you can check lost and found classified ads and just be diligent around your neighborhood to see if there are signs posted for a lost pet. So just remember, it can get scary. I know if you're like me, you kind of enjoy the rain and the thunder because it's not something that happens a lot in California, but it's not often very enjoyable for our pets. So let's make sure and keep them safe and know what to do if they by chance do get out.
Okay, Carol Ann, those were great tips. Thanks so much. I really appreciate that, especially hearing it from my point of view. Here comes Pugsley. What do you see, Pugsley?
Hi, Pugsley. Oh my goodness gracious.
She is all grown up. It's 7 years old.
Hi.
And her number is A372694.
I hope I
a
can pick
white
Pugsley
Chihuahua
up.
mix.
Hi, sweetie, I'm gonna pick you up.
She does love to snuggle on
my
laps.
goodness
So
gracious.
this is perfect.
Okay.
She looks a little unsure of herself, but I'm sure she'll be fine. How sweet her.
She's got really soft fur.
She's actually very friendly and very mellow.
Hi, I
look
know,
at that.
Boo-Boo. I know.
Don't you
You're
just-
not too sure up
Don't
here,
you just
huh?
want to take care of her? She's so sweet.
Okay,
And she
Boo-Boo.
loves treats and loves attention. All right.
Yeah, I was just reading on the mobile note that when it was cold outside, she stayed in a blanket all day on the mobile unit and slept. And I could just picture her all snug in a blanket. I
Look
could
at that.
just picture you. I could.
This is, if you love to pamper and cuddle and snuggle, this is the perfect pet. 'Cause she is ready for your lap. And she's ready for anybody's lap, huh? Aren't you?
I'm going
Look
to
at how
guess
cute
she's
you are.
pretty treat motivated. Just a guess.
Oh, definitely. And it's right here in writing.
Oh, it is?
Yes.
Good.
Yes.
My guess was
Definitely.
right.
Loves treats. And as I said,
too
she's
much,
7
maybe.
years old. So she's
so sweet.
eligible if you're a senior over 60. We have a grant here at Pasadena Humane, and so the animal is free except for the $20 charge for a microchip. And we know how valuable microchips
Yes.
are. You know, how many stories have we heard with the owners being reunited years later because of the microchip, but we hope that won't happen to yours. So again, her regular adoption fee would be $125, and senior for senior, just the $20. And she is just such a love. How can you not?
Oh my goodness, I'm
no.
ready to take a nap.
Oh, no.
Okay.
Rain or shine. So again, this adorable little in her little pink leash.
Oh, she likes that.
I love the name Pugsley.
I know.
It's so perfect
It is
for her.
pretty fitting for her.
Anyway, this is Pugsley, and her number is A372694. Okay, Wallace, come in here. Our next dog is Wallace.
Oh, Wallace,
And-
hi, Boo-Boo.
Oh, look at, he was ready to give you his paw. Wallace's number is A372367.
Good job.
And neutered, you're just a year old.
He's just
You're
a pup.
just a year
Just a
old,
pup-pup.
and he's a white and blue pit bull mix. What a beautiful
Hi,
coloring
sit?
on
Oh,
these,
that's my good boy.
And he's very friendly, very playful.
Yes.
You know a few commands, do you really?
He does. He is what we call, he's a green dot for our volunteer interaction, which is the easiest to handle, kind of the most calm and gentle. So he is what we call a green dot dog in the shelter. So he needs, jump a little bit, but for a puppy, that's a really good accomplishment for him. And it just means that he'll learn really good, and he's got a lot of just good qualities.
That's great. You know, pit bulls, they love to please their owners, and if you're a caring and loving owner,
are you going to be
they're
puppy
just such
playful?
wonderful pets.
Goodness,
a puppy attack.
Let's get some tweets and teach you
He's
not
only
to do
a year
that.
and a month old.
We'll just teach you. What are you
We'll
doing
teach
up
you not
here?
to do that.
You're silly. You got to look at the camera.
Wallace would like to be a lap dog.
Yep, he's good for cuddles. He likes to snuggle in the lap. There you go.
So
Wallace,
cute.
can you sit? That's
and he was an owner turn-in, which is, as I said earlier, we're so grateful if you cannot take care of your pets that you do get them here. So we find a nice home, another nice home for them. So his adoption fee is $125. Up.
He's a puppy. So just in case you were wondering,
he is giving you his puppy. Yes. So he wouldn't be too great around little toddler. You know, he could knock over little kids.
Yeah, he's
but
going to be an
than
energetic puppy, for a little bit longer. But he's definitely trainable, and we've taught him tons just while he's been in here. So he's a good boy.
No, they're good. You are so cute. And this coloring is just beautiful.
I know.
Yes.
What do you think?
Oh,
Don't
look,
jump on Daddy.
He thinks I have treats.
He's like,
no, I'm sorry.
Did you have a cat and a bunny on you?
I have 2 cats and a bunny on my lap. So there you go.
That's a good sit.
So,
good boy. I know. I'll give you a treat. Okay. He's like,
there you go.
I get a treat when I sit.
So again, he's going to sit here with us through our closing. So let me give you his number again before we look. Oh, he's looking. Oh, he sees Zara.
Yes.
Zara's waving.
Boy.
You know what? You might get your picture on Facebook.
Can you sit? Can you go down?
And he's going to be on YouTube too.
That's good boy.
So Wallace's number is A372367.
Good boy.
So if you haven't seen an animal here today, we have lots more. You'll come down here and you'll just lock eyes and go home together. So again, we can be reached by phone at 626-792-7151. We're all over social media, Facebook, Instagram, now on YouTube, thanks to Zara. She's got us up there, Twitter, Google. And another way is PasadenaHumane.org. That's our website. But our favorite way is to get to see you. So come on down here. We're at 361 South Raymond Avenue in Pasadena. From Glendale, you take the 210 freeway, get off at the Del Mar exit, left on Del Mar, right onto Raymond. And if you already have animals, we have a great store here with just everything from toys to litter to pet food. So we'd love to see you here. So, Carol Ann?
Yes, he's showing how much every day he will make you laugh. He just proved it. He showed it. He's a very good boy.
He's a great
dog. Lovely puppy. He's so happy.
So, he is, and wouldn't he be great to exercise with? Springtime is coming. We have to get in shape. So I'll give you Wallace's number one more time, A372367. So that's the end of our show. We look forward to seeing you next time. But for now, thank you for helping us help the animals.